welcome to the students who are here, and to you, Marge, and all the great work that you do, and all the people that participate in your wonderful organization. We're at, this is Hunger Awareness Day, as already been said, but more importantly, I think that's the picture we need to look at it. For some, eating 3 meals a day is a luxury, and I think in our city, it's an embarrassment, and I think too often kids today are going to school hungry, not having a proper lunch, and there's programs that are injected in our city that are being delivered right now that might not be able to continue because funding might not be there, and I think we need to, as a community, as a city, and as a province, need to stand up to make sure these children get the kind of lunch and breakfast they deserve at school and nothing else, and it's a challenge for all of us. Vitally important for the minds of young people to have this opportunity to have a proper meal at school. And I applaud all those organizations that spend the kind of time to do that. And the food bank, what can we say about the food bank? They do incredible work, feeding over 15,000 people a month. 15,500 more. That's a lot of people. Amazing. Marjorie, you're Marjorie. I know it's your team, but when I use the word Marjorie, I mean Marjorie in the greater sense. Okay. Not that you're that big. You know, you're a little thing, but it's your team that's great and wonderful. So, but there was expressions of hunger in the 8-month-long awareness project put together, and the winners and what you've been able to do is quite remarkable, and look forward to seeing what you've accomplished. We need to raise the awareness of these issues, and I think events like this do that. And so I applaud all the people who participated, the winners, those who voted, especially those who voted, because that means you're paying attention to the issue. If you don't vote, that means you didn't pay much attention to the issue, and so that's not as good as it should be. I won't say what I did, because it's embarrassing, because it would be contravening what I did say. But I have a proclamation. One of the great functions the mayor gets to, he's a proclamation kind of guy, you know, so I get to read this and give it to you, Marge. I've had so many deals. You're such a sweetheart. And don't forget all the events that are coming up in this next little while. Why we all need to take food to those events, because they're key points during the year to ensure that the food bank has the inventory to deliver the 15,500 people the meals they need, and a large percentage are kids. So let's get going here. Whereas Hunger Awareness Day is a campaign aimed at bringing attention to health and well-being of Canadians who are hungry, and whereas dependable access to food is essential to healthy development of children, youth, individuals, and families across the nation. Whereas food banks provide secure access to emergency food supplies to those who are in need. And whereas for nearly 3 decades, look that way. Yeah. You weren't there that long. Edmonton's food bank has worked tirelessly to coordinate donations and community support to ensure that Edmontonians in need do not go hungry. Therefore, the city of Edmonton, hereby, which I represent, hereby proclaim June 1st as 2010 as National Hunger Awareness Day in Edmonton, Alberta's capital city. I'd like to give this to you with a great.
Thank you very much.
And you know, people don't realize that it's a day-to-day business. Every day people need food, and every day the food bank needs food. And so it's not something you can just say, oh wow, we've got enough for the next 6 months. It never happens that way. You know, it just needs to be day in, day out, that people remember the food bank when they do things. So congratulations. It's a great program. I look forward to seeing the results. And these are wonderful little boxes. They're all filled with food.
Yes, and of course, unfortunately you missed the beginning of the presentation, but if you go up to your office and look down, it says hunger. These boxes.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been in my office today. So.
Yeah.
Well, I was in my office today once, but I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
I looked over and said, hi, Marjorie, and I wasn't paying attention.
And you were on the run, of course.
Yes,
and of course, the displays here will be up till Friday, so for your staff and the public to use.
Well, come down and see. Thanks.
Thank you.